Hello everybody, and today we're going to be doing another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the new Home Depot lineup, and I am so excited to talk about this because it's a lot of stuff that I do really like. There's a bunch of stuff with like classic monsters and stuff. I got my hat ready and all that for it. I am so excited to talk about this, but first I want to get through like the stuff that I'm not as excited for. But there is one thing that we did not see yet that does look interesting to me. I just don't know how it looks. But we'll get to that in a minute. But first, I gotta say, Home Depot has always been my favorite for Halloween stuff. I think their Halloween stuff is always freaking awesome. Their Halloween stuff is always top quality to me, and their pricing is so freaking good. Like the Boogeyman last year, he had what, like 3 movements, maybe 4, and he was only 200 and he's 8 feet tall. It was freaking cool. It's a cool animatronic too. Their pricing has always been so good compared to Spirit, especially. Like that guy was like 400, and the Boogeyman does much more than this freaking guy right back here. It's freaking insane how expensive Spirit is compared to Home Depot. Like Home Depot would probably make this for only like what, like $200. It's freaking crazy. But we'll get to the animatronics now. So the first animatronic we got is another skeleton animatronic. This is, I believe, 5 feet tall, they said, or something. It's a skeleton dog with the LCD eyes. Now, something new with the LCD eyes they're doing now is that there's 8 new settings for them, so that means you get to change the eyes. And I think one of them they showed in a video that I'll show after all the pictures, was a, what was it, the Hypno thing from, the Peekaboo Clown, you remember that? It has that same LCD eye texture to it, and that's pretty freaking cool. I'm excited to see how that like works. I'm assuming it's like a remote or something, or it's on the module. I don't think this animatronic moves. I think it's just like the skeleton where it's just static, and we do see the animatronic I was talking about in the background, but I'll talk about that in the next picture. We do see the Gravedigger again. I don't know if that means he's coming back this year. Probably. We also see the skeleton stacks. We also see the 3-foot skeleton back there. We see some of the tombstones from last year. I think that crow is a new thing, and we also see, again, 3 new animatronics, and I'm excited to talk about those. Yeah, Nosferatu. Nosferatu is the animatronic I was talking about that we have not seen yet. But this is obviously Nosferatu, if you can't tell by the hands and the shirt. But yeah, we don't know how he looks, but I hope he looks freaking great. I love Nosferatu. He's always been a big staple. Not really big, but like pretty iconic. We all know him from the SpongeBob episode where he flicks the light. But he actually came from a 1920s movie, I believe. It was a silent film that came out in Germany, but got banned there because of copyright. Blah blah blah. The whole story's online. And we got the copy from someone that had it, I guess. I forgot how we got it. And then we got the tree guy. I forgot his name. He's a 10-foot tall tree, and I think he's a static as well. We also see Nosferatu there again. I think he's just static, and his lights changed. I think it's multicolored. He's fine. I forgot how much he was. I do like how he looks. I just don't really like. I hate multicolored stuff. I don't think it looks good, really. But he's cool. He has a lot of nice detail. He has some moss and stuff. It looks great. Home Depot always does a freaking great job with these props, man. And we got another picture of the dog and a 12-foot skeleton. Now, this is a different 12-foot skeleton, though. We know the 12-foot skeleton, probably like the most popular Halloween item ever. We all seen him. But this is a new version. He has 8 new settings for the eyes. Same with the dog. So that's gonna be kind of cool to see. And then we got this gangster. I forgot his name. The gangster, freaking skeleton. I'm assuming this is made by Pan Asians Creations. He looks cool. I actually do kind of like him. He's kind of funny. It's cool because he also can like sit down if you wanted him to sit down, or you can make him stand up, and that's actually pretty freaking cool. I probably prefer him to sit down like by a pool table or something. You also see the 3-foot skeleton back there again. And I think that doll was also last year, and I think that's like a new thing, the bat in the background, where it's just the, what is it, the bat, the one from freaking last year, I forgot his name, the one with the big 8 wings. I think that's the same mold and stuff, just as a smaller version. But he looks cool. He has like cards and stuff, and his detail again. Home Depot. Oh my God, you're doing so freaking great with your details. That those cards look really well painted and all that. Like it actually looks like dirty and stuff. But that looks great. His shoes look great. His clothes look great. It looks great. I'm really interested in seeing this in person. The next crap I'm not as excited for. Like he's not bad. I'm just not a big fan of the design. I would prefer like the Lowe's one. But it's a cool concept. It's pirates. It's a pirate. I mean, not pirates. It's a pirate, and it looks cool. I'm just like it doesn't really scream Halloween to me. It's unique though. I do really like it, and I don't know what he does. I think he just. I don't know. I'm assuming he moves his arms a little bit. I'm assuming the parrot moves. I wonder if he's servo motors. I don't think so though. Because it doesn't really look like latex to me. But he looks cool. His again a lot of freaking detail, man. Home Depot, you're killing it with these. This looks like it's gonna be one of the best years for real. Like this looks great. Um, I don't know. He looks great, but I just don't really care for him as much. This one is also pretty cool. It's like the headless horseman, but I think he's a lot better because his proportions are a lot better. Besides his legs, I don't like how his legs are. His legs look a little goofy. But he looks great. It's another headless horseman animatronic. This time it's a skeleton horse. I don't think that has ever been done before. I'm not fully sure. But he actually has a head and stuff that talks and stuff. I don't remember if that's also been one. I don't think we had a talking head headless horseman animatronic. I know we had the headless horseman, but his head didn't move or anything, I believe. But he looks cool. He looks good. We've seen these before. I don't know if it's anything different with the movement or anything, but I think he's a lot better in proportion. Oh, excuse me, a lot better in proportions. Besides his legs, I think his legs are a little spread out. Like it looks too spread out to me. Like that looks a little weird, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be better in person. We'll see. And then we got one of my favorites. I think this is my second, maybe my third favorite. I don't know because Nosferatu, it might be my second. I don't know how he looks though. This might be my second or third favorite though. The freaking quality on this guy. Oh my God, like the leather and stuff on the thing. It looks fantastic. It looks great. I really like this animatronic. I'm not even a big fan of Plague Doctors, but I do really like this one. Another thing again with the multicolored eyes. I don't like that. I'm assuming you could change that though. I do like how he has the staff. I really like his design. It looks great. Like the detail, the paint and stuff looks great, man. Like I believe all he does is just turn, and I think his arm moves with the lantern, and then the arm with the staff moves out. That's a lot of movement. That's a lot of movement. I forget how tall he is. I think he's like around like 7 feet tall, which is pretty tall, and I'm really excited to see this guy in person. This is one of the ones I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to see him in person. I don't think I'm going to be picking this guy up because it's a Plague Doctor. I'm not really into that stuff, but it is a really cool. For anybody that loves Plague Doctors, this is definitely one that you should get. Looks fantastic. I really like it. And now we're moving on to my favorite one, Frankenstein. What a surprise. Wow! Again, we see the Nosferatu back there. I think that's a new Reaper too. I don't think I've ever seen that Reaper. But my main focus here is Frankenstein's monster. He looks fantastic. Here he looks a little weird. I think when his eyes close, it looks weird. I think his eyes are supposed to be a little bit more droopy, but they got the details on that face right. The hair looks a little goofy, but it kind of looks more like the Bride of Frankenstein one because he's all ripped. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. But I am so excited to see this guy in person, and if I'm gonna pick anything up, it's probably gonna be this. I wanted a Frankenstein animatronic for like a long time, and we finally got it, and it looks fantastic. The only thing again, I don't really like the hair. I don't like when the eyes are closed, and I don't really like the clothes, to be honest. I think the clothes look a little cheap. Like I believe it's supposed to be black, but this is like the colored version, which a lot of people don't know actually how it looks. I think it was black, like from what I remember, but a lot of people try to make it gray and stuff. I don't remember from the Bride of Frankenstein version either. I just know the original one. This is officially licensed, so this is the Boris Karloff one, and that makes me even more excited to see this one. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this one. I'm assuming he would be like 280, 300. And he is around 7 feet, I think they said. Or no, not 7, maybe 6 feet, maybe. I would assume like 6 feet, but maybe they might make him a little taller. Uh, I'm yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. That looks great. Now I'll move on to like the video and stuff because there's videos of these animatronics in action, especially Frankenstein's monster. He has the servo motors in the face, like Lethal Lily and TH3000, I think his name was THD3000, had last year. So he's gonna have those same movements, and I'm really excited to see that because those were like really freaking good, and they were pretty cheap. They're like only like 250. I think the THD was 280 because the arm movement and stuff. But yeah, let's go to the videos. So yeah, that's basically everything. Those videos, I am so excited. That Plague Doctor, I like the audio for the Plague Doctor, and when I heard the audio for the Frankenstein, I didn't really hear like the movie lines, but again, it was like a small portion of it, so I have no freaking idea. But I absolutely love it. I love it, Home Depot. Oh my god, you always kill it. It's always my favorite is from Home Depot. I think Home Depot always makes the best Halloween animatronics. It is fantastic. I'm blown away from this lineup. Really, I am. But I gotta wait for Spirit because I heard some Gremlins stuff and all that. I'm really excited to see that. I'm really excited to see Gremlins and stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be a life size. I just know they're making Gremlins stuff. Finally, they had the freaking license for like 3 years already, and they didn't do anything with it. So I'm excited to see that. And the one thing I hope from Spirit, make more clowns. Like, make Rudy. Like, I would love to see a Rudy animatronic, to be honest. A Rudy animatronic? Oh my god, that would be so fantastic. But out of all these, what's my favorite? It has to be Frankenstein's monster. Just because it's Frankenstein. It's the Halloween classic. It's Frankenstein. It's him. And I'm really excited to see that in person. I'm really excited to see all of these in person. I hope we get some photos of Nosferatu so I can talk about him as well because he is another classic. So yeah, that's basically the Home Depot Halloween 2024 lineup so far. I'm assuming there's going to be more. This is just what we got shown at the customer thing. What was it, customer or employee thing, whatever it was called. I believe Transworld is going on too, so I'm probably going to have to talk about that soon. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because I'm blown away. I'm so excited. So yeah, see you guys later.